Alright, welcome to our GT5U Bearsden server. So we're using a special version of GT5 here that has been forked and changed, so we have more GT6 style processing. And this guy is just being rude. So no malachite being the absolute best way of getting copper. Actually have to process your metals down to get the best output possible. And there's a few other changes that I'll point out along the way. But that means that we actually had to search out for regular copper, which I will show you where we got that in a little bit. Because if we would have used like malachite, we would get like one nugget of it. So there's malachite ore, you get one nugget. Chaco, you get 2 nuggets out of. And with regular copper, you get 10. So we definitely went straight for regular copper so we could get our bronze age machines done, our steam age machines done. Where did you come from, buddy? So we have managed to make 3 coal boilers, an alloy smelter. The first thing we made was 1 coal boiler and a macerator. And then once we got the macerator, so we could double up our coal, then we made the alloy smelter, 2 more coal boilers. Compressor had to be made to be able to make the forge hammer, because you need a anvil for the forge hammer. Right there. And it requires 3 blocks of iron, which require a compressor. So, and then we made the furnace last, and Crazy actually automated it with hoppers. Right now we're cooking up some glass for me to use for our little skylight over here. I built the factory, it was supposed to be 3x3, and somehow I made it 3x2. We're still working on getting the rest of the floor done. It is a whole lot of marble to get this done. So I'm still getting that worked on. We did have a couple trees growing over there. They got taken out of here last stream. I think we've had 4 streams here. We're going to attempt to do one of these reviews every stream, just to let you guys know what we did in that stream, and then you guys can decide if you want to go back and look through the stream for where we actually did what we did. We got the clay stuff taken care of so we could get our primitive blast furnace here, which I want to get started. We can make our first steel. There we go. And in the last stream, I couldn't get it started, and that was because I made a mistake and put the block on the top of the chimney. Came back in and fixed that once I got my wrench back. I had to fight to get my wrench back from Crazy. So we are way out here. Spawn is 5,000 almost blocks that way. We are on this edge of this huge desert. And this is where we're getting our water from our boilers. This pumps into this pipe and runs all the way underneath there, so we do not have to fill our water up. This is a Buildcraft infinite source underneath. We'll be upgrading our water source at some point, but for early on, it works pretty decent. Over here is our original hidey hole, where we were for the first 3 streams. Going to be just probably storage, unless some of this gets moved over to like a basement or something. And I think it was the second stream we made the coke ovens. We think found a village for the hammer. I don't think we needed iron to make the hammer. I think we had the we found a village that had the hammer. And then we made this little tunnel right here that goes over to the factory, because Crazy got tired of doing the run across the desert at night and attempting to die. Because we got the server on normal or hard, I can't remember, but take a whole lot of damage from them skeletons rapid firing at you without any armor on. And we wanted to get the forge hammer up and going before we made any armor, because you get 2 plates for 3 ingots with the forge hammer. Alright, so the reason why we stopped here where we are, because while we were walking through this area, happened to find that right there. There's a tin vein over here. I don't know how in the world I happened to see it, but I just looked in this hole and it'll take you over and show that to you. We did die. I think Crazy died like 3 times trying to get here. I died once or twice due to lag for myself and, well, being stupid as usual. But yeah, I was just jumping through this and just happened to look down and see that tin right there. There was some right there in that wall. And so yeah, I was like, yep, we're staying here. We found tin. We had found some back there about 3,000 meters, but I didn't want to be that close to spawn. And then if I remember correctly, over here, yeah, there's more tin over here as well. So we've got plenty of tin to keep us busy through the Bronze Age. We're probably going to have to find some more later on eventually, but there's enough here to get us through the Bronze Age, at least since we are technically through it. We need to make an extractor so we can make rubber. Well, no, we don't need rubber for LV wires. We may not even need to make the extractor. So I think we're pretty much through the Bronze Age now. It's just a matter of getting all of the steel done so we can start getting ourselves a turbine and stuff like that made. We'll still use our Bronze Age machines for a bit, but we've got most of them made that we're going to. So I did my normal dig down here. When we got here, this would have been like the second stream, because I think the first stream we just kind of got here. I don't think we did too much digging in the first one, and I did a stop here at 20, another one down here at 11, and then down here at bedrock. And this is where I got the diamonds for my diamond pick. I'll show you in a bit what I needed it for. Most of the diamonds were found in these first 3. I have noticed that when you find one diamond, there's probably going to be more right around it. But once you get to an area where you're not finding them anymore, they're pretty scarce. So it seems like they spawn in a bit of a cloud. Because I found some that way, and I do believe these 2. And then I think all of these that I didn't find any. But that is just for small diamonds that can be mined with a level 2 pick. And the reason why I bring that up is because before I went down there, I went this way. And the first actual underground vein that I found was right here at the end of this tunnel. I was digging through here and I seen that over there. I was like, oh, we have a diamond vein. First vein I found that wasn't on the surface was diamonds, because right there's the graphite, and there should be some actual diamond ore around here somewhere. There's one. But you can't mine that without a diamond pick or a level 3 pick. So I had to go get a diamond pick to be able to get those diamond ores. And then I turned this way and found this hole, which goes up there to neodymium. So I got those 2 back to back. And with GT5 ore veins, if you find one, you will be able to find any other vein basically, because they run on parallels. The center of one vein will be the center of another vein. So they're not I'm trying to think of the wording for it. They're not staggered. The center of the veins are always in a straight line. So I knew that since I found those 2 veins there, that if I turned and went this way, I would have a straight line into another vein. Now, obviously, I'm not in the center of the vein, because right there is the edge wall of that one, and there's the edge wall of that one. So I should be about here, just in case it's a really small vein, because typically they are 3x3, 7 high veins, but you can have them 1x3. I've never seen a 1x1. 1x3 is the smallest I've seen. But I needed the diamond pick also to get this red granite, because there was copper in there. So this is our Chaco vein, Chacopyrite, or chalcopyrite, whichever way you prefer to say it. So we have all kinds of pyrite in here, and this is where we're getting our copper from. There's chalcopyrite, pyrite, copper, and iron. Luckily, the copper goes all the way through all 7 layers, pretty much, just very sparse. And this is where we're getting our iron. We will wait until we can process the Chaco and the pyrite better, and then we will deal with that, because same with pyrite, it does not give you but a couple nuggets. So pyrite will give you 3, Choco, we already said, will give you 2. Now, the other thing that we have in here that we're going to process the pyrite and the Choco pyrite in is we have the GT6 style roaster in here. So we will throw it in here and we will actually get a small pile of iron from our pyrite, and we will get a small pile and a small pile of iron out of our Choco. So we will most definitely be saving both of those until we get that roaster. And roaster shouldn't be too difficult to get. Basic roaster, we just need circuits, copper wire, tin cable, and a machine casing. So that'll be one of the first electric machines that we make. And then we will have sulfur dioxide that we can turn into sulfuric acid for when we need that as well. And that's about all the mining I've done. I have went looking around this mine shaft a bit. That's how I actually got our first iron, was I had a steel pickaxe from Railcraft that I had found in one of the dungeon chests in there. I just been very, very careful because, again, I have no armor, and we have just gotten to where we started making wrought iron tools. We haven't made any bronze tools other than hand tools for Crazy to craft things with. But that is what we have been up to on here. And we have like 6 of us, other than me and Crazy. We have Acel, Chairman, Shadow, Stefan, and Lily all playing on here. Shameless plug, if anybody would like to join us, go check out our Patreon. I think it's like $10 a month, and you can come and join us as well. And it looks like we have finally run out of heat and steam in our boilers, so we will deal with that when we come back. Next time we should be working on getting the second coke oven made and cooking up lots and lots of steel, which there's our first piece of steel right there. And little bonus here for anybody that doesn't know it, this is a magic door. That creeper will not come in here because he cannot pathfind his way into that 2x2 walkway or doorway. He has no idea how to get in there. And that is a completely vanilla thing. No mod needed for that. What it is a 1 block area with 2 half block areas. So he only sees this as a 1 block area, a 1x2. So a spider, if they're really careful, can get in here. Baby zombies can come through there. They don't give a shit. They're really annoying. But skeletons, zombies, and creepers will not come through this. So it's real nice if you don't want to have a door, you just want to have an opening. We used it back on 08. You just got to be careful of AFKing and little zombies chewing on your ankles. But with that, I am out of here. I will see you guys later. Hope to see you in one of the streams. We try to do this at least once a week, usually on Tuesday, sometimes on Thursday, or on the weekend. But usually in the mornings. Yesterday we did it in the afternoon. I will see you guys next time.